YouTube, Fili Filizzola here once again, and today I'm going to teach you that crazy lick you just heard. And by the way, I have a special challenge for you guys. If you could play this lick slow, medium, at the tempo I played it, or even faster, and you want me to share it on my Instagram page, all you got to do is just follow me on Instagram at Fili_Filizzola, F-I-L-I, tag me in the video, and use the hashtag FiliLick, and I'll be happy to share your video to all my followers. If you're up for the challenge, let's do it. Alright, let's get straight to it. So this lick is in A minor. No specific mode, it kind of plays around with A natural minor, or Aeolian, A Dorian, and there is a little bit of a harmonic or melodic minor there, and I'll explain why. Let me just play the lick slowly for you so you can kind of hear how it sounds slow. Alright? And notice that this starts on beat 4 of a 4/4 measure. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're going to start off on the 5th of A minor, here on E, and we're going to descend the triad. And then we're going to go to the flat 7 and go down to the major 6, that Dorian note. So, and I like to use alternate picking here, but occasionally, if it's too fast, I'll actually do down, up, up, down, down. But for this, it wasn't that fast, so I prefer alternate picking. So we have lots of slides, pull-offs, hammer-ons, which I like, in like odd places. So after you slide down from the flat 7 to the major 6, you're gonna play that minor 3rd and hammer on to the 5th fret and jump to the E here. So that's already a 5th right there. So we're working on wide intervals here. So once you do that, you have 4 and then the 1. You're now going to do an enclosure around G, which is the flat 7. So you're going to go. Alright, so 5th fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the G string, and then you're going to go 6, 4, 5 on the D. So, sorry. Alright, so slowly up to there. And then you're going to play that B right here on the G string. So now we're going to kind of play around an E minor here. An E minor arpeggio. So we're going to do an enclosure on the minor 3rd of that E minor. Go to the 5th. Then go to the root here on the 7th fret of the 5th string, then go up to the 3rd again to that G, 5th fret of the D, and now we're going to go all the way up to the flat 7, which is the 7th fret of the G string. So we went 5, 1, 3, 7. Now that's a really interesting thing to do instead of just going, because then you have a descending 5th, then a minor 3rd, and then an ascending 5th. So working on those intervals. So let's play the lick up till there. 3, 4. Now this is where you can use hybrid picking or alternate picking. Sometimes I just down pick on the E here, then middle finger on that G, and 3rd finger on that D. Or you can alternate. So I go sometimes, and sometimes I go, just depends. After we hit that E right here, that D, we're going to go down this weird little crazy interval here. Instead of going down an octave, we're going to go down an octave plus a minor 2nd. So this ends up being like a minor 9th to slide into the D. I like those types of things. So once we got, let's pick it up from here. All right, from that E minor arpeggio, so we have. All right, so once we slide into this D, we're now going to play this really cool D minor triad with an added 9 and a 4. So basically we're thinking of D minor, and we're going to go root, jump all the way to the 9, which is the 9th fret of the G string, down to the 5th, which is the 7th fret of the D. And then you're going to go all the way up to the minor 3rd, which is the 6th fret of the B string, and then you're going to hammer on to that G. So it goes. I really like that sound. It sounds like you're doing something super complicated, but basically it's just a D minor with a lot of interesting intervals. All right. So after you do that, and I do like to use to help out. I use hybrid picking here sometimes on the G and the B string. And then the next thing you're going to do is play that 7th fret, that 5th again. So we had 1, 9, 5, flat 3, 4, then 5 again, hammering to the flat 7. And that's the D minor lick. And we're going to repeat the same thing in E minor. So we're going to slide into the E minor again. So the 6th fret into the 7th fret of the A string. And since in A minor, or C major, that E minor has a flat 9, we're going to respect that right now. And we're going to go. So we have D minor, E minor, and that flat 9 actually adds a pretty cool diminished 5th right there when we descend. And that sounds really cool. So let's play the lick up till there. 3, 4. Alright, so after we do this this hammer-on from the 5 to the flat 7 of E minor, we're now going to go up this little D minor 7 arpeggio. So we're going to go, if it's D minor, it's going to be root, flat 3, 5, flat 7. So after we did that hammer-on, now we're going to play the 10th fret of the G string, 10th fret with the same finger on the B string, and then first finger here on the 8th fret of the E string. Alright? So from that E minor, we'd have. So once we do that, so after this slide here from the 12 to the 13 of the E string, you're going to go down an octave to that F on the G string, 10th fret. So, and then you're going to hammer on from the 12th fret of the B string to the 13th fret. And here I was more thinking like a G7. Since we're thinking of A minor, then it might be better to call it the E7, flat 9. So we're going root, flat 9, flat 9, 5, flat 13, flat 7, major 3rd. And here we have a weird little major 7 going into the root of the E, but it's more like an approach note anyway. So from that D minor arpeggio, starting here on the 12th fret with your pinky of the D string, we'd go. Alright? And then a big jump here, which I like. A 5th. So we're going from that E to the B. So from that slide from the 12 to the 13, go down an octave. Alright, so in here we have B, C, F, C, down. So a lot of fourths too. All of these are fourths, which I really like too, on the same string. It sounds a little horn-like or something, I don't know. So we have alright, so that's the end of the lick right there. Let's pick it up from that D minor arpeggio, and I'll play it to the end. And we end on that 9 of A. So let's play the whole lick slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with the metronome, starting at 70 BPM. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with the metronome at 90 BPM. 1, 2, 3. Now with the metronome at the original tempo from the beginning of this video, which was at 1:15. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, comment, like, share it with your friends, and stay tuned for the next videos.